And then we have explainable, okay, or explainability. So the AI system should be able to allow for checking of inferences or decision it makes. For example, why it chooses to employ people having Winifred as their names or give loans to a certain class of men over women in spite of both people or persons or parties having similar qualifications. Okay, so let's say you and then a female, yeah, you and a female have applied for a loan and then um, or have applied for a job and because the person is a female, the person is rejected, even though both of you qualify for that position. But because the AI maybe might have been trained by some group of persons, it didn't do like justice to the employment thing. So let's watch this video to understand what I mean by explainability. So there's a second video. We'll just start from here.
He really said that. How has your perspective on AI kind of changed? How did it change in your time there, and how has it now changed?
I want to tell a story.
Yeah.
Okay, so early on when one of my first jobs at Facebook was running the newsfeed team, and ironically spending a lot of time building ranking algorithms and keeping machine learning and AI away from them. And in that time, one of the other engineers that worked on the team told me this story about a project at Google. So Google has millions of people submitting their resumes, and they have this great data set of which of those people did we grant interviews to? Which of those people did well on interviews? Which of those people got job offers and then accepted them? And even which of those people did well in their careers at Google, worked their way through the level system, et cetera. So this is a great machine learning problem. So they took all the text of all of these resumes, they put them into whatever the algorithm that was state of the art at the time, and they tried to see if they could predict which of these resumes would be people that do well at Google. And the numbers look great. They had this great predictor of success, but they took a little bit of a harder look at the algorithm. They asked it, what are the most common factors that you're using? The most common negative factor was having some sort of professional accreditation. So if you're like a Microsoft certified engineer or something like that, I was very negative for getting hired at Google for some reason. And the number one positive feature of a resume that was predictive of getting a job at Google was being named David. And so a lot of different things that we can learn from this story. One is that they didn't implement this, okay? This is not how resumes are screened at Google now, because they were able to ask those questions. And we have come a long way since.
This by the New York Times events, that's their YouTube channel. So if so you notice that the AI was making some sort of biased decisions. Like if you have Microsoft qualification and then you apply for a job at Google, the AI system rejects you some way somehow because of the Microsoft accreditation or certification. But it would pick it picked people with the name what David, who had David in their names. So does it mean David is a form of what accreditation, or when you're called David, the David name gives you some privilege or something like that. So you understand what this system. So if you have a system that can explain why the AI made such inferences, why it chose to pick David people and why it chose to reject Amazon, Microsoft accredited individuals or persons. It would be nice if we had such system existing.